Welcome from Brussels here in front of the European Parliament. I have the Romanian flag and I call for Romania to be in Schengen and as well for Bulgaria. And as we have seen yesterday with the elections in Lower Austria in this region, that this was utterly unsuccessful plot of Schüssel, of Nehammer, of Kana and of all the people who might have been responsible to plotting this intrigue, this Orban kind of sponsored Vucic Putin kind of intrigue, and it's utterly failed. The Austrian People's Party there got only 39% and has lost 10%, and the extreme populists of the Russian-funded ÖVP, they have got a big victory, and that's exactly the result when you rile up the people with populism, anti-Romanian, anti-migration kind of fake narratives, like that Europe has failed and Schengen has failed and everything failed. Then they vote for people like Kickel. And this is exactly the result of this failed policy. And I call very clearly, Romania has long deserved Schengen. Merkel should have given to Romania the Schengen entry already. And they have, by the way, also deserved the Euro and OECD and the US visa waiver. And at this very decisive moment, when Romania is such an important energy power and is such an important military strategic power at the Black Sea, and we are at war with Russia with us actually, to be correct, and they do all this energy war, the economic war against us and against Ukraine, and we have to support Ukraine, and Romania is the key energy and infrastructure hub and military supply hub, as well Bulgaria. This Austrian intrigue was a complete shambles and a failure. And I call now at the next summit of the EU on the 9th of February to give Romania and Bulgaria the Schengen access, and also add as an apology a big investment drive in infrastructure from the European Union. And I call the Austrian Chancellor to go to Romania and to Bulgaria to fall on your knees and apologize for the insult which you have delivered to these great nations. And let's never forget, the integration of Bulgaria and Romania was a major success. It was a major success. Romania has now 300 billion of GDP, and it was at 337. This is a major progress. It's unprecedented. I'm proud that I participated before 2004 in the integration of Romania in the European Union and in NATO. I advocated for that and for the flat tax, some might remember. And I was very happy. And I came here to Brussels to celebrate this amazing success. And I'm very proud about that. And we should all be Romanians, we should all be Bulgarians, and proudly advocate their integration fully into the Eurozone and into the Schengen area, into OECD, and into, of course, the US visa program, which is also very important for them. And that is very important. And we should also make sure that Austria falls on her knees and apologize by joining NATO and no longer be a neutral, somehow masterminded by Orban and Putin and Vucic and all these terrible people. This is really wrong, and I hope that the defeat in Lower Austria was a lesson to be learned for the kind of manipulators responsible for that failed strategy against Romania and Bulgaria. Thanks a lot, and more to come from Brussels this week. Bye.